This video is all about the sustainable food supplies, the sustainable six that you need to know for your paper 2 question 4. Now the first is organic farming. Now this avoids the use of fertilizers and pesticides, and it promotes soil health, so it reduces pollution of waterways and enhances biodiversity. Although yields can be lower than conventional farming, organic farming reliance on local diverse ecosystems makes it a sustainable solution for long-term food production. Our next method of sustainable food is permaculture. Now, permaculture is a sustainable agricultural system designed to work in harmony with the natural environment. It integrates farming with ecology using techniques that mimic natural ecosystems to produce food. It reduces the need for external inputs like fertilizers and fossil fuels by designing systems that are self sustaining and efficient. It emphasises biodiversity, water conservation, and the use of renewable resources, and it focuses on designing multifunctional landscapes, so edible forests or natural water management systems. We then have urban farming initiatives. Now, urban farming involves growing food within cities or urban areas, often in unused spaces such as rooftops or vacant lots, or even community gardens. It reduces the need to transport food over long distances, cutting down on food miles and therefore carbon emissions. It can help address food insecurity in urban areas by providing fresh local produce, and techniques like vertical farming and hydroponics, which we've looked at in Almeria, can allow for high density food production in small urban spaces, which makes it an efficient use of limited land. It also promotes community engagement and can contribute to local economies by providing job opportunities and reducing reliance on supermarket chains. We then have fish and meat from sustainable sources. Sustainable sources of fish and meat focus on managing natural resources in a way that allows them to regenerate and maintain ecological balance. For example, ethical fishing, so just using a pole and line as opposed to a big net on the back of a trawler where you're going to pick up fish that you don't necessarily want, and those fish are just going to be taken out of the ocean for no reason. Free range or grass fed meat production, and ensuring animal welfare. This is mainly done to prevent things like overfishing and also habitat destruction. We then have seasonal food consumption, which involves eating foods that are in season locally rather than doing what we all are guilty of, which is relying on imported foods, which obviously require extensive transportation. Obviously, this massively reduces the carbon footprint that's associated with food transportation and storage. And it also would encourage a diverse diet based on local produce, so you'd only eat what is grown in those months locally. It also means that it has fewer environmental impacts, seen as they're being grown in their natural climate. They'll require fewer artificial inputs, such as refrigeration or heating. The last one is reduced food waste. This is simply minimising food discarded by consumers and retailers. It can significantly cut down the environmental impact of food production as it reduces unnecessary use of resources. You encourage consumers to waste less food, and this can be achieved through better education, proper portioning, and also making sure people use leftovers and are checking the dates before they buy something in a supermarket. Now, we need to remember these six, and this could be asked as a 6 mark question. And to do this, we could do SUSPOR, so sustainable fish, urban farming, seasonal food, permaculture, organic farming, and reduced food loss.